What's happening, people? Saeed TV here, meets League Sport. How you doing, bro? You good?
I'm alright, man. Ronaldo saved us, man.
Ronaldo is the saviour, man. You know what? If you don't cry, man, you just got to laugh in it, man. You know what I mean? And
I'm watching that game, Saeed, and it was pitiful. We were so bad for 90 minutes. Look, they didn't even give us 45 minutes where you said, oh, that was alright.
Yeah.
We were so bad for 90 minutes. Except for 2 moments.
2 moments. You know, we always say individual brilliances. I was calling them words about a year ago, and then people are like, what are you talking about, mate? You're negative, aren't you? You know what I mean? You're a negative Nancy, aren't you? But it's today, like the second half, like the first half, we'll say we had a few here and there, but the second half was just like, we were just sitting there chatting about, we were vibes in.
Up until the point that Ronaldo scored, you were asking, like, has he even been in the game? Has he even touched the ball?
Yeah.
I saw at one point he dropped back into like the quarterback position to pick up the ball. He was not in the game in that second half. And we made, 2-3 subs right near the end of the game. You've got all game to make the subs and you're bringing them. Yeah, it made a difference in the end, but you give them a few more chances, a few more minutes, maybe we could have won the game.
It gives us hope. You know, we're still top of the league, not top of the league, but of the Champions League group, But it's almost as if, you know, do you feel like you're satisfied with United at the minute? You know, when you get a product right, you know, what I mean, you take you got a receipt, haven't you? I want the receipt back from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and be like, you know what, I don't like this. This is not the Man United way. When he talks about the DNA and the process of playing attacking football leagues, that is not the DNA.
But you know what it is? You know what it is? It's like, imagine you order something online. And the hassle of actually sending it back is so bad, so long, that you just put up with it. I don't even want this, but what can I do? That's the situation we're in. What can I do? There is no other option. You can't return the item. You can't replace the item. You just have to plod on until the next one comes out.
Facts.
And you go out and get it. And that's the situation I'm feeling. And that's why I don't order online. Because I can't bother to send it back. And I just how I feel right now.
But you know what I don't do? I don't go all the way to town. And then next thing you know, I don't like it. I'm waiting on the journey. So it could be either two ways, isn't it? But I just think for me, we're kind of going around in circles here. And there's no tactical input from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There isn't. It's literally waiting for the moments of brilliance. But they run out, though. And that's the problem for me. Like I'm looking at my football club and I'm thinking that we're going to get entertaining football. And they're giving us moments of brilliance.
We're getting entertaining moments. We're not getting entertaining matches. And the reality is, it's like... In the last 2 years, those things can get you top 4. Get you 4th in the league, 3rd in the league, 2nd in the league, cool. But when winning titles, you need to have a style of play that is sustainable, that's consistent. Even a game that's consistent, where you're pressing. Like in the Atalanta game today, at no point did you say, Man United look like they're going to score. It's just the moment appears and we score, and then it goes back to it. And to win a league, to win the major trophies, you have to be sustainable in the way that you're playing, and we're just not. The team has outgrown the manager. That's the reality.
And Ronaldo, no matter what you say about him, you know what I mean, he's a man who is a winner. And I feel like, you know, with me, what I look at with Ronaldo is he's not bothered about what's happening on the pitch, the disjointed formation. If he knows his personal accolades are intact, he knows he's a man, he knows he's a saviour, he thrives on that. We thought, Ronaldo in this team, he'll be the main man, but to a certain point we thought Sancho would be the kind of future, Rashford would be the future, but it's almost as if now Ole's kind of keeping on the pitch because he knows he's the man to save him.
He's the only hope right now. I mean, obviously last year Bruno saved us a lot, saved Ole a lot. And it's like in any team that he has like 1 or 2 players who it's like the go-to guys when things are getting bad. The problem is things are consistently bad that we have to keep relying on this one player game after game. And Ronaldo's going to keep doing that. And he said he thrives because he knows my team needs me. And at that moment is when that's why I think he's the greatest player of his generation.
Absolutely.
Because in those moments...
Champions League as well.
Exactly. And in those moments where it's like, my team needs me, he always steps up. As bad as the team is now, as great teams he's had in the past, whenever his team needs him, he steps up. But he's coming to 37 years old.
And he's there now again, you know what I mean? And the commentator will be like, Ronaldo again. You know what I mean? It's like he keeps on doing it, man.
But in his head, he must be thinking, it's good that I'm doing this, but he can't want to do this every game.
Yeah, exactly.
Surely he must have won a much more... I'm sure he must have a few tap-ins. Why does he have to keep popping up desperately in the last
But he could be the one that says, well, I'm doing my job. What are you guys doing? So when people will say, no, he's the problem and he's not running back. Well, I'm scoring.
I'm scoring. You run.
You run. You do something. And they're not doing that. You know what I mean? But are you... I know this sounds a weird question, but are you worried that for the derby and whatnot? Because at the end of the day, You know what I mean? This is not sustainable, is it, when you look at it?
I'm not worried for the derby, and I guess I'm not worried because, as you said, we've sunk to the lowest.
Yeah, Alex is kind of hinting that you should be worried.
No, I'm not worried because what happens, happens.
Yeah, I know. That's where we're at.
It's like we've sunk to the lowest that we can possibly against Liverpool last week. Last week. So whatever happens, it's like, okay, it's not going to be worse than what just happened 2 weeks ago. That's the position I'm in now. Yeah. Do I think we're going to... And we also have a decent record against Man City as well.
Yeah, of course.
It's a derby, so you hope that the players are not going to embarrass us like they did a week or so ago. I think we can get something from it. But whatever we get from that game, whatever formation we play, whichever player turns up, that doesn't fill me with hope to say, that is the template to go forward. Of course. It's literally a reset to the next match, and let's just hope and see what happens.
And that's what we've got to do, you know what I mean? We've got to hope and see what happens, you know what I mean? Varane's injured, Pogba's not playing well. Van der Beek got minutes, that's probably the highlight. Sancho's getting minutes, but...
Van der Beek nearly scored the winner.
Exactly, he nearly scored the winner, you know what I mean? Let's happy, you know, there's something to came out, you know, something to cling on to. But anyway, people, let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to League Sports, the link is in the title. And what can I say? Viva Ronaldo, eh? See you later. Listen, I don't know if I've got the energy for that. But guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Take care.